You have to realize that there's two types of ritzuas. There's machine ritzuas, what's called machina, which means it's done by machine, and then you have what's called avodas yad. The main two differences you'll find in these ritzuas, and again, they do vary per company and per hechsher, but the main two differences that you'll find is whether the tanning process of the skins is done by hand, which means that all the skins are put into a vat, and either it's on a clock with a electric and it spins it, or somebody actually taking a stick and mixing the skins in the vat. That makes it what's called avodas yad. It's done by hand, the tanning process. The other aspect of the avodas yad versus the machine when it comes to ritzuas is whether they're being painted by hand or spray painted by machine. Then obviously the avodas yad ritzuas typically will cost more because it's a lot more labor intensive. Okay, so if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show pictures of this stuff when we talk about making the ritzuas, but that's just something I wanted you to keep in mind. Also, a term that you probably heard or may hear is what's called spalt. It's the ritzua. The skin of the cow is very thick, so it's split in order to make the ritzuas out of it. There's what's called the upper section of the skin and the lower section of the skin. The lower section is typically not as strong and not as durable as the upper section of the tefillin. And so all the ritzuas that I sell are elyon. Okay, so it's the good quality ritzua. And one other thing you'll hear me talking about in this video is the hechsher on the ritzuas, the tefillin straps. Now, just like the food that we eat, we have to have a kosher certifying agency to make sure that all the ingredients are kosher. So too with the making of the ritzuas, we want to make sure that we're using a kosher skin, and that all the ingredients that are being used to tan it and to paint it are going to be kosher ingredients. So it has to have oversight. So you'll find on the ritzuas like hechsherim like Badatz and Moshe Landau, they give hechsherim on some of the companies that I have. And then some of the other companies, they have hechsher from lesser known names, just like from Rabbanim who are experts on Safras and Stam and understand the process of making the ritzuas, will give their own hechsher on other brands of ritzuas. So that might be something also you want to take into consideration when you're buying your tefillin straps, if you want to take ritzuas with a kosher certifying agency, one that you recognize and one that you already trust. So again, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If you like this video, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next video. Another video coming out real soon, and stay tuned.